Thank you for coming in today. My name is Ms. Smith. I am the on-call counselor for today. How may I help you?
I came in because I'm experiencing a lot of stress at my job right now,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of negativity, and I'm not dealing with it so well, and I need some assistance in trying to get through this time.
Okay. What about your job is stressful currently?
It's there are some coworkers that are currently being very negative to each other and to other um, folks in the job that are full time, and these coworkers are graduate assistants. And however that they do put in a lot of good work, um, it's becoming stressful because they are kind of talking bad to each other, and there's not a lot of coherence right now in our office, and it's causing me stress because I'm the only full time person, and I have to run the office, and a lot of the problems come straight to me, and there's just a lot of things kind of rolling downhill right now.
Okay. Can you give me a specific example of something that one of these coworkers has done to create this stressful environment?
Yes. So there was supposed to be a graphic that went out for an event with some scores and from a volleyball event, and it did go out a little bit later than what it maybe should have, but the coach called and complained and said, "Why don't we just put the scores out ourselves?" And I said that was okay. And then the coworker came in and basically flew off the handle, cussing and being very negative and saying they were going to quit because why should they do their job if someone else was doing it? And but I'm the boss, and I told them that you know they were delaying too long for folks to know the results. So therefore, it caused me stress because I don't like to. I'm not the type of person that really does want to get on someone because I know they're not being paid very well, and I know that they
Right.
do put in good work, but sometimes it's just constant negativity, and that was an example where it just boiled over.
Okay. How did that situation make you feel?
It made me feel stressed out because, again, like I said, I don't really want to come down hard on them, but I have to because it is starting to become well known within the department how negative this coworker is,
Okay.
and it's looking bad on our department as a whole because he works for our department.
Okay, I see. Um, so it looks bad on your whole department and it's causing you stress because anytime you say anything to him, he blows up about it and he gets
Yes,
overly,
over. Yes,
overly aggressive, maybe.
yes, he does get overly aggressive, and he is feeling like he's not being respected right now, but he's lashing out at every little thing we do, and he's very traditional in our roles and doesn't want to change the way he's done things for the past 2 or 3 years, even
Okay.
though it might not be the most efficient way to do it, to get it done and to get the results that we need on a website or on social media.
I understand.
Therefore, he won't change how he's doing anything. He won't ask for help either, even though we have told him, how can we help you get these out faster? Because I don't mind to do them, but it causes me more stress when I get reports of him sending emails to coaches saying that, this is not the way we do it when he's not even a full-time employee.
Okay. And are you concerned how that reflects on you as his boss?
Yes.
Okay.
And therefore, as I think about it, it makes me stressed because I literally wake up at night, in the middle of the night, and start thinking about this, and it's going through my head, and I can't go back to sleep. So that's where
It's impacting you
it's
as a
impacting
person.
me. Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about some things that we can do that will help you to um, maybe not be as stressed about this situation. What are some things that you think could be possible steps that you could take to help not be so stressed?
I think probably just almost kind of forgetting about it and not dwelling on it as much. Knowing that it is going on, but that it's only for the next couple months, then this person is going to move on anyway,
Okay.
and we can get through it and start anew next year
Mm-hmm.
with new people who have different attitudes. So that would be one way maybe to help.
Um, let's brainstorm another idea. So we can just ignore it and it'll be gone in a couple of months. What's something else you could do
Well, we could probably sit down with this person and really have a in-depth conversation, and not
about
just
their
about their problems and about why they feel they're not being disrespected and how it's causing negativity, and you know, please don't, and suggest to them that it's not a healthy relationship to be talking bad about other coworkers in our same department when they're not there, because I can't defend that comment, and
right
um, they probably need to find ways to cope so
with
that
their stress
with their
level as
stress
well.
level
Okay.
as well, because they need to maybe find some counseling or something as well, because it's causing everybody. It's a domino effect right now.
Okay. So we've talked about we can ignore it. We could talk to the person. Do you have any other ideas that you could do?
I mean, this would not be the most ideal, but I mean, I do have the power to remove this person from the job. However, that would not be the best case, because then we'd be down one person, and I would probably
Be
continue to have
more,
stress,
you would be more stressed
because
probably.
that would put his work on me. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
that
that's
is one, but that's not the ideal one. But
okay. So when we look at those three options, which one do you think would benefit you the most in helping to take your stress level down?
number two, because I know I can talk to that person,
Okay.
and then we can talk to other people and find out how they feel and make sure that everyone's on the same page going forward. And then if that person happens to choose to remove themselves, then so be it. But um, I think we can talk through it first and
Right.
calm everybody down, basically.
That sounds like a good way to help resolve some of your stress level. So, would you like to role play how you might attempt to go in and talk to this person?
Yes, we can.
Do you think that would be beneficial and helpful for you?
We probably could. Yeah, it would probably be beneficial to me. Yes.
Okay. Now, I will be the person, and you be yourself, of course. And how would you start out?
We need to talk about the recent events and how you were feeling, and how I would like to get to the root of the problem and find out why you were feeling so disrespected right now.
Okay.
And that will help all of us. In my opinion, that will help all of us calm down, get our jobs done, and not be so stressed out here at work, because right now there's a feeling that we are all stressed out, and we all have our issues. So I'd like to find out why you're not happy right now.
Well, I'm not happy because everybody always puts everything on me and I don't have any time to myself and I'm traveling for 5 days a week with all these sports teams and half the time our equipment doesn't work and then they're yelling at me about why isn't it working and you don't do anything to help me.
Well, I'd like to suggest that I have asked in the past, recently, how can I help you? Can I take one of the sports that you cover off your hands and let you cover the sport that you most enjoy right now and do the best job at? Because I do realize that we've given you a lot of work, and I know that you said this is your livelihood, but I do feel that it's not fair to you that we've given you more than our other graduate assistants. And you have your strengths, which are great, but I'd like to suggest that we shift some roles and take some stress off of you, and I can handle this other team. Plus, I know you have an issue with this certain coach already that you do not get along with. You felt they go over your head and do things that schedule events and other things without consulting you first. I've had experience dealing with coaches like this, and in particular this coach. So if I go ahead and take the duties off your plate, you can focus more on being successful at the other sport that you do well and that you enjoy better, even better. If you don't enjoy what you're doing and who you're working with, it's going to cause problems. So that would be my suggestion. And as the leader of this office, I think that is the best route that we need to take right at this point. And we'll do this for a week or two, see how this works, and we'll reevaluate as we get further down the road here.
Okay. I'm going to step back into my role as the counselor. I like how you were thoughtful about how this other person was feeling. I like how you realized that they need a work-life balance. I know in the field that you work in, it is very difficult to have a work-life balance a lot of the time. So understanding that maybe he feels his work-life balance is out of whack is very important. And I'm very glad that you made that comment about that when you were talking with him. I think that if you continue to talk open and honestly with this person, you'll get more than just one of your options was ignoring it. If you just ignore it, it's going to keep building. And then by the time this person leaves, it could be a really unhealthy situation for them because they're going to take what they've been doing into a new work environment and think that it's okay. And then that's not going to be good for them. And you're going to be so stressed out that when you have new people coming in, it's going to be really hard for you to be like, oh, I don't have to feel like I'm walking on eggshells because I don't know how these people are going to react. You'll have a balance. You'll be back to feeling better and less stressed, and they'll be less stressed, and they'll have a better way to take into their new career, and you'll be better prepared to deal with your new students and graduate assistants coming in. So why don't you approach this person about having your conversation? That would be your very first step, and see if they're willing to have the conversation. And it you can have the conversation and see how things go. And at our next session, we can talk about how things went, and we can come up with some next steps that we can do to help lower your stress level some more. And we can make a plan of where we'll go next in this journey. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, well, thank you for coming in today, and I appreciate all of the time that you've spent with me. And please keep me informed on any changes that occur, or if you need to come in sooner or anything like that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.